What is up, guys? Gemini Jets 10 here, and I am back with another Gemini Jets video, and today I'm coming at you with another unboxing review. So, if you guys have seen my Instagram, you guys already know the models that I got. You don't know the models that my brother got. Well, you know one of the models that my brother got from the previous unboxing. It was the China Airlines, or it was the Air China Boeing 747-400. But he also picked up the Southwest 737-500 in New Mexico one, so very beautiful model. I picked up two new models at the airplane shop. I'm unboxing and reviewing one of them today. If you guys follow my Instagram, you know the other one. I'm not going to say it because I want it to be a surprise for you guys who don't know my Instagram. But today we are going to be unboxing and reviewing this baby right here, and that is the British Airways Airbus A380-800. And this model was $30. It was in the damaged box defective models bin. I yet to find out what is wrong with this model, because most of the time it's a model, and especially if they mark a British A380 down to $30, I really think it would be the model if they were to do something like that. But I still haven't found a single thing wrong with this model. There are some scratches here on the box. They're very barely visible. You can kind of see them. Yeah, you can kind of see them right there. There's a couple scratches in the box that may have something to do with it, and also the fact that this flap has trouble closing. But that's pretty much on almost all Gemini Jets boxes. They have trouble closing. But so this is going to be the model we are unboxing and reviewing. You can see her in there. I have already opened her up a couple of times. She's a very beautiful model. As you can see, very glad to get British Airways to the airport, and she was super cheap. And I have an idea that all these $30 BA A380s are probably already sold out at the airplane shop, and I went yesterday. So, and there's my brother walking by in the background, but he's in the fridge. But so, we're gonna take a look at the box here. So, looking at the front flap, let's get a nice focus on here. Good enough. Looking at the front flap here, up here at the top, we have the Gemini Jets logo. At the top here is the slogan, made for collectors by collectors. Have the aircraft here, what looks like it would be cruising, no landing gear, which is usual with these Geminis. The British Airways logo in bold white. Then the kind of like the British Airways wording here in bold white, and then the British Airways logo in bold white, Airbus logo in bold white, and Airbus A380 in bold white. Look inside here, and then 1/400 scale die-cast model aircraft. So let's follow what the flap says, and we'll look inside. Although I already have showed you her. Very beautiful model. Brother's just moving some stuff around, probably for me. And then here is the aircraft information. If you guys want to pause and read this, I will hold my camera up close. If you guys want to pause and read this, you guys want to pause and read the information about this specific aircraft here. If it could focus, there we go. You want to really quickly look at that. There it is. That's the length and the height, and then the wingspan. And then down there it says visit our website for new releases, www.geminijets.com. Sorry for background noise, guys, but that's what I get for recording here. But so let's look at the bottom here. Very, very thick. I'm gonna flip the camera, guys. Hold on a sec. So, guys, looking here at the bottom flap, just wanted to flip my camera so we can get a better view. We have the Gemini Jets logo. And then Gemini Jet stuff, 1/400 scale die-cast model, highly collectible, superior quality, realistic metal landing gear, detailed painting graphic, as real as it gets features. Looking at the right flap here, let's get the nice focus on that aircraft there. Have the Gemini Jets logo, British Airways A380 right there, Airbus A380 and the Airbus logo in bold white. And then 1/400 scale die-cast model, and then the item number, which is GJBAW1500. You guys want to check that out. Then here on the top flap, we have Gemini Jets, adult collectible model. Gemini Jets warning stuff, barcode, which was X'd out, and then the price marked down, which was $30. And again, like I said, still haven't found out what's wrong with this model. I think it might be the box, but...
We'll find out sooner or later.
Yeah, we'll find out sooner or later, but... Then you have the Gemini Jets logo here, the aircraft, Airbus logo, an Airbus A380, 1/400 scale die-cast model, and then the item number again. So, and then I'm gonna flip the camera again, guys. And looking here on the back of the aircraft, on the back of the box, we have down here, which is barely visible on camera, copyright 2015 Gemini Jets, Las Vegas, Nevada, USA. And then the little recyclable logo. But guys, here is, if you guys don't already do this, and I know a lot of people who collect Gemini Jets know this, if you guys collect Gemini Jets models, save the boxes and the trays, because it makes the model more valuable, plus it makes them easier to transport if transport is needed for whatever reason. But then you have the recyclable logo, made in China, www.facebook.com/GeminiJets. Then British Airways is a registered trademark of British Airways PLC and is used under license. Then new aircraft being added monthly. Please contact your dealer for latest releases or visit our website, which is www.geminijets.com if you guys don't know. Aircraft climbing here with the kind of sky background. Gemini Jets logo, as real as it gets. And then Gemini Jets malarkey and stuff about the aircraft itself. So, now that we've gone over the box, I'm sure you guys have mainly came here for this part. Let's open her up. Got the right flap open. Pulling out that very large size tray, and I'm going to flip the camera so we can get a better view of her. It's not the best view of her, but you can somewhat see her. But, so really quickly, just going to go over a couple things with the tray. Can kind of see the aircraft in there. See the little wingtip. But we're just going to go over one quick thing with the plastic tray. You can see it says A380 1-400 engraved in the packaging there. So, I'll put that box back there. That's the aircraft box. And you can kind of see her in there. Gonna move my hand. So let's open her up out of the tray here. Okay. Trying not to break the model. But you can see that the beautiful tip of the tail right there. We'll remove the giant clear piece of plastic. So my paper clip off to the side. Oh god, it's stuck in the box. Oh, that was stuck in the box. And then there she is. Very beautiful. So, here she is, guys. The British Airways Airbus A380-800. So you can, and yeah. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So, now let's get into looking at the specific parts of the model. So we're gonna, and my camera almost never does this, so let's see if we can get it to do this. It's never gonna do it. Never has, never will. But, so, looking right here, we have the wingtip right here with the little red underneath. On the wingtip, this is looking at the right wing if you are standing inside the aircraft facing the cockpit. Then facing here right now, oh lord, let's not drop your phone, Will. Then, facing us right now are engine 1, 2, the gigantic Rolls-Royce engines, standing right here in front of us. 4 gigantic engines power this Super Jumbo, so you guys do know. Facing down the front here, just gonna lift it up so we can get a better view. I'll hold it by the wing here. I'll hold it by the tail. Barely visible. We have engine 3 and engine 4. the nose landing gear piece, which is right here, and it all has rolling landing gear. 2 fuselage gears back here, and then the wing gears. Sliding the aircraft over, get a better view down the left side of the aircraft if you were facing it, or right side if you were standing inside. Engine 3 and engine 4. And then right here, really sorry about that, guys, but so right here again we have engines 3 and engine 4. Beautiful view down the left side of the aircraft if you were facing it. Beautiful view of the left wing if you were facing it. And left side of the tail if you were facing it, and left stabilizer. And then also right side of the tail if you were facing it, and right stabilizer if you were facing it. Looking down the wing, got the red little tip there on the wingtip, and then you have the wingtip. Side view of engine 4 and engine 3, and then you have the fuselage gear and the wing gear on the right wing if you were standing inside of the aircraft. I know I'm probably confusing the crap out of some people, but I have a tendency to do that. But, so, now we're going to go into looking at the fuselage, looking at all the doors, the little details Gemini jets includes, which is why I love them so much. So there we go. Alright, so where do I begin? So, right here we have the cockpit windows. We have the forward, we have the L1 door on the bottom deck. And you have the British Airways little logo here, British Airways in bold purplish bluish. And then you have the, again, L1 door, and barely visible right there, where my paperclip is the One World logo. Moving a little bit farther down the aircraft, we have the L2 door on the bottom deck, and then the L1 door on the top deck of the aircraft. These are the 3 primary loading doors, 2 in the bottom deck and 1 on the top deck, so triple jet bridge. And then kind of right there, which is barely visible, is kind of like it's like a crown, kind of. I wish I could focus it primarily on it, but I can't. But it's kind of visible right there where my paper clip is circling. Right there is kind of where it is, and the sun's in the way. There you go, you can see that a bit better now. But, yeah. And then, beautiful view right here of engine 3, up close. And we're going to look at the, kind of the back side of the aircraft. We have the registration number, first time seeing that pop up, which is G-XLEB. And then you have some type of logo. Not sure if that's not a flag. That's definitely not a flag. If you guys know what that is, tell me. I don't think it's a flag. Kind of looks like the colors of like Monaco or something. But tell me if you guys happen to know what that kind of reddish yellowish thing is down there in the comments below. Tell me if you guys know what that is. But right here we have the over-the-wing exit door on the left side. That would be L3, L4, and L5 all on the bottom deck. Then L2 and L3 on the top deck. Total, a total of 8 doors on each side of this in each side of this mammoth, accumulating for a total of 16 passenger loading doors. So, looking here at the back side, you can see right there, that is either the tail wheel door. I'm not sure if that was only on Concorde, I could be crazy, or that may be an APU access door. Then right here we have the baggage door, registration number again, which is G-XLEB. L5, L4, and top of L3, where the over-the-wing exit door is barely visible. those are all on the bottom deck, and then L3 or L2 and L3 on the top deck of the aircraft. Moving down to the front side of the aircraft here, can get a bit more of a better view of L3 on the bottom deck, or the over-the-wing exit door. L1 on the top deck, or not L, R. I'm sorry, this is the right side of the aircraft. I'm sorry, this is R4, and this is R5. Then this is R4, this is R5, and this is R3, all on the bottom deck, and this is R2 and 3 on the top deck. I'm very sorry about that mishap, guys. I'm sure I've already got a hate comment or two about that, but R1, R2 on the bottom deck, and R3 on the top deck. And then the British Airways logo in blue bold letters, and then the British Airways wording in blue bold letters, and then the British Airways logo, and then there's that crown emblem that I was telling you all about earlier. This is such a big aircraft, but looking at the tail, I need to zoom it back, or I need to move it back. Looking at the tail here, we have the mammoth-sized tail. This aircraft, I believe, towers, I think it's like, correct me if I'm wrong, I think it's like 12 stories. I don't think it's that much, though. But, yeah, I don't think it's 12 stories, but I'm not sure. So then you have the tail, kind of, like, British flag, somewhat. And then you have the right-hand stabilizer and the left-hand stabilizer there in the background. So we're going to look down the front, get a view of everything come from kind of a front view. I'm just going to move it in a bit closer so we can look at some of the details on the nose. And then if my camera would focus on it, but it's so close up, I don't think it's gonna. I'm going to move it back a little bit. I think that'll focus on it better. Okay, that's kind of better. So, you have LEB written over the cockpit. That's part of the registration number. Windshield wipers, the cockpit, nose cone radar, pitot tubes. Yeah, that's really blurry. You guys kind of can't see that, but that blue kind of blurry lettering up top says LEB. You got both windshield wipers and the cockpit. You can't see the windshield wipers that good. Then you got the nose cone, which you can't see that good. And then these three little kind of dots are the pitot tubes. So we're gonna back her up. Get a better view here. So, looking down the front side of the aircraft, engine 1, engine 2, engine 3, and engine 4. All four massive engines. In the background, you got the massive horizontal stabilizer. Or, fudge, just the massive tail. Vertical or horizontal? I'm always mixing those two up. Don't call me an idiot, but I am. Then you got the two stabilizers, got both wings, and then, again, you got all the landing gear, as you can see. So, guys, that really did run a bit long, and I'm really sorry about that. And again, sorry for the interruptions that I had earlier in the clips. But I really hope you guys all enjoyed. Please, please leave a comment, please leave a rate, maybe a subscription. I'm really close to 100 subscribers, so I'd like to thank you for everybody who's stuck through pretty much all of my really, really crappy videos that I've posted on this channel. But I hope you guys all enjoyed. Thank you all for watching, and yeah, Gemini out.